a lot of things that you can see in the first thing that you should go, I think, is the visitor center. So the visitor center is located not far from here, opened to public in 2006, and in there you can learn about the history of the national park, because the national park said that it is an official site, an official national park. And also the first park is named after the National Park Law in 1970. And the government officially declared this reserve area in 1982 and as a nature reserve area in 1965. So this is a very beautiful place. Is it beautiful? Yes! There are over 1,013 species of nature. So as you can see around you, there are a lot of nature surrounding you, and all of them are different. There are also around 2,000 species of animals. So if you see any kind of animals, don't forget to take a photo, okay? Okay. We will go to the Buddhist temple up in the Mount Sorak, and we're also going to go to Gyeom Song Fortress. That's already explained by our...
Good. Wah kok.
And after a slump in Korean pop music, in 2003, TVXQ and BoA started a new generation of K-pop music. And this brought this music genre to the neighboring Japanese market and started to popularize K-pop music until now. And K-pop became more famous after the birth of the second generation of K-pop, with the following successful debuts of several girl bands and boy bands such as Girls' Generation, SHINee, Big Bang, To Anyone, and also many more. And the big explosion in the K-pop world happened in 2012 when there was a singer named PSY with his song Gangnam Style. You all know that, right?
Gangnam Style.
Yeah, that song. Like, it is impossible that there is someone who doesn't know this song. And it is actually a very famous song that it broke the record as the first ever Korean YouTube video that reached 1 billion views on YouTube.
Wow.
And until now, the Korean pop music is still growing. But we can see that a lot of Korean songs right now is collaborating with Western singers, such as in songs Kiss and Makeup. You know that, right? Yeah. It's from Blackpink and Dua Lipa. Yeah.
Jisoo.
Yeah, you like Jisoo?
Yes.
Okay, then this song is actually very good because it has lyrics from both language, which is the English and also Korean. And nowadays, the Korean music industry has also taken over the American music industry, because in 2017, BTS won the Billboard Music Award, making them the first ever Korean group who won the BBMA. And also in the next following year, BTS reached number 1 in Billboard Top 200 with their song called Love Yourself. And is there anybody of you who want to be a K-pop star?
No.
Why?
It's a harsh world.
Well, it's a very good job who offers a good career, right? Like, you get the fame and also good money. But actually, to be a K-pop star is not easy, because first you have to train a lot, because there's also a lot of people who want to be K-pop idol. So if you're attending an audition, you have to train a lot. But after you train a lot, it's still a small percentage that you can pass the audition. And it is very common for people to attend more than 30 auditions for them to pass. And but if you're lucky enough, you can be street casted. So you can find like casting or audition in the streets, and you can join that too. And after you pass an audition, you can become a trainee by signing a contract. And you have to sign a contract with a specific agency. And if you become a trainee, the training seasons will last about 2 until 4 years. And if you doesn't know what agency is, so agency is a specific group that is responsible for recruiting, training, and also financing the artists, so, as well as managing their musical activities and also public relations. in K-pop industry, there are several agencies like this, but the top three are the SM Entertainment, JYP, and also YG. From SM Entertainment, we can see that there are lots of famous girl bands and boy bands, such as the Girls' Generation, Red Velvet, as well as Super Junior. And from JYP, we can see
Twice.
Twice and also GOT7. And from YG, of course, Blackpink, right? And Icon. Yeah. Okay, so after you become a trainee, you have like to train every day in several subjects such as singing, dancing, acting, and also how to interact with your friends and also the public. And become a trainee is not easy actually, because you have to compete with other trainees as well and to reach the spotlight, right? Then becoming a trainee means you also have to do mandatory exercise every day, and you have.
First of all, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Eileen Josephine Alvin, and you may call me Eileen. Do you know what people call South Korea is? Yes, ginseng country. Do you know why they call Korea as a ginseng country? So, first of all, they call Korea as a ginseng country because there are a lot of ginseng plants in South Korea, and the soil in South Korea is fits the plants also. And in Korea, there are several kinds of ginseng that you may find later, and I'm going to tell you a little bit information about it. The first ginseng I'm going to tell you is red ginseng, or in Korea they call it as insap. So red ginseng is the most, not the most, but it's more expensive and have the more savors than any other ginseng. It takes around 6 years to be harvested, and it can cost around 2 million rupiah per kilograms. And it also have can cure your illness, because in Korea, the people in Korea believe that ginseng can be used as herbal medication and traditional medication. So beside the red ginseng, there is a wild ginseng. Wild ginseng that you can find in forest in ginseng, and it is a little bit hard to find too. Then if someone found it, they will say, I found it. I don't know what it meant to be, but they usually do that. And the third ginseng that I'm going to tell you is it is a vegetable ginseng. So the vegetable ginseng is the most common ginseng that you can find in the local or traditional supermarket. So usually Korean people buy vegetable ginseng and make it as a ginseng soup or chicken ginseng soup. Do you know that tonight we're going to eat chicken ginseng soup as our dinner?
Yes.
Have you ever tried it?
No.
Between China and Korea, in the famous Three Kingdom era, which are Goguryeo, Shilla, and Baekje. Yeah, Baekje. I'll say that. And this river is actually bordering out 12 cities like Gangseo, Nanji, Mangwon, Yanghua, what else? Mangwon, Yanghua. There's 12 cities, like, yeah, that's far. And then in each city that the river passed through, there's a garden, there's a park. So in that park you can camp, or you can do sports, because in each park they are provide a facility such as basketball, volley, and football fields, and also a swimming pool. And then in one of the parks, in one of the island. Oh, by the way, all these 12 parks is called island because they are quite huge, and they are built with building, and some of them are a camping site. So yeah, in case if you want to go camp, you can go to Mangwon Hanggang Park. In one of these parks, there's one that built with building, and there's Indonesian embassy there. And that's all about I want to tell. I hope you enjoy, and I hope you are not sick and stay healthy. Okay? Have a safe trip, and thank you for enjoying this trip with Theresia.
Samgyetang is a chicken ginseng soup from Korea. It contains of chicken and ginseng and other simple ingredients such as ginger. You can choose ginger or ginseng, garlic, onion, and many more. Samgyetang usually eat with pepper, salt, or kimchi. Will deserve in the table. Korean people usually eat samgyetang in summer days. They use it called sambok days. They usually eat in 3 days. It's chobok, jungbok, and mabok.
So I'll be explaining about school life first, and then the second I'll be explaining about office life. So in school life, majority of the students wear uniforms. So there are 2 types of schools. The first type is a private school, and the second type is a public school. And usually the uniforms are a shirt, a tie, a blazer, and for girls they use skirts. For guys they use trousers. And in winter, the girls they use leggings to cover their legs up from the cold. And for guys and girls, both of the genders, they wear another winter coat and with a shawl to keep their body warm. And majority of Korean students, they study from 13 until 16 hours a day. So you can believe that. So they will study at school, and after school they usually have night school. Do you know what is night school?
No.
Yes, night school. Night school is like extra lessons that you study about the materials that you just got from school, but you study again so you don't forget it. Some of Korean students, they don't take night schools, but they study together with friends. But most of them, they choose night schools until night hours. After night, when they get home, they usually bathe and eat, and after that they will study again alone, and after they study they will sleep. So that's long hours. For fun, they usually go to popular districts with friends, shopping, to malls, or they go karaoke. Who likes karaoke?
Me.
Karaoke. Yeah, karaoke is a very fun thing to do, right? Yes. I also love to do karaoke, even though my voice is not that good. And a lot of Korean students, especially in high school, they really want to get into a good university. So, do any of you know any good university in South Korea? Yes, Seoul National University. Yes, what is it? Yes. Again?
Sampingnya. Depan kamu siapa? Siapa itu? Tidur itu? Nggak ada tidur? Emang. Nah, Clement. Clement, catat Lia, nanti Clement ambil ya dari Clement. Berapa? Kamu yang tentukan lah. Ya, kita tanda stop. Bentar, enggak bilang. Just take a break.
Just take a break for a while. If you want to go to the toilet, please go.
Myeongdong Cathedral. So first, I want to tell you guys about Catholic in Korea.
No guys, please.
Oh guys, I'm sorry.
Dear still, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen. So the population of Catholic. So the population of Catholic in South Korea is about 5 million people in 2017, and it's about 11% of the whole population of South Korea. And I want to tell you that Korea is divided by two, the North Korea and the South Korea. But the Catholic hierarchy never divide Korea into two. So the Catholic hierarchy only see Korea, not North Korea or South Korea. But the North Korea is a communist country, so they don't really so the Catholic in North Korea isn't really growing so well, and